Hi there, this is Nikki Rowland for Hip Kit Club, and today I'm designing a layout using the November kits. I'm using the November main kit, the Project Life kit, and the Embellishment Kit. I also have some bits from the colour kit and also some bits from previous colour kits too. I'll list what I've used below in the comments. I'm creating a layout today for Mixed Media Monday, and I'm using this really cute bear cut file that was created by Lisa from the November download. So I've cut him twice onto the yellow paper that was in the kit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to backfill these two bears with this really lovely light pink wash paper. It's on the back of the Emerson Lane paper with all the different colours on it, Heidi Swap one. So I'm going to backfill them and put the details on. So there, I'm just putting in the nose and the eyes there. I'm going to do the same for the other one. And then I'm going to paint spots all over these two bears. Now, the reason for that is because in the UK, we have a charity fundraising event every year called Children in Need. And the mascot of Children in Need is Pudsey Bear. And he is a bright yellow bear and he's covered in spots. So we every year wear Pudsey ears and get Spotty for Children in Need. So when I saw this little bear by Lisa, he really reminded me of Pudsey Bear. So that's what I thought I would do today. So he obviously needed to have something to paint the spots onto. So that's why I'm backfilling in that light pink paper. Pink, I wasn't sure whether it was quite the right colour, but it's so light, it's almost white. It just has a little bit of detail, just something different from the stark white background. So I'm backfilling the bear there in the pink, and I've added the details back on there. So they're both completely done. What I'm now going to do is paint spots all over them. I'm just going to see if I can arrange this onto my layout in a way that I'm going to be happy. There you go. I think it's going to look like that. And now I'm taking a stencil. It's an old stencil I've had in my stash for like 100 years. I'm just drawing some circles. I'm using it as a template to draw some small circles onto the layout. If you don't have a stencil, you could do this by punching out circles and drawing around them, for example. Yeah, I just wanted some random circles all over my bears, and I'm going to paint them using 4 different colours from the colour kits. So Pudsey Bear has red, blue, yellow and green spots, but the bright primary colours wouldn't have matched the kit perfectly, so I have gone with variations on those colours. I'm using mint, so it's Mint to Be, which was in this November colour kit, and I'm also using it's like a dark kind of navy blue, which is called Ride the Tide, I think. No, it's not. It's called Deep Blue Sea. Silly me. I'll write them all in the comments below anyway, but that was also in the November kit. And then I'm using Minor 49er, which is the gold, and that was in the August kit, I believe. And then Pop Art Pink spray, which was in the October kit. So all from very recent kits, and say a nice variation on the colours that Pudsey would normally be. So you can see I'm colouring in my spots there. They've gone quite well. Now I'm adding this dark blue, the Deep Blue Sea Shimmerz spray. And once I've added all these spots, I really am quite unhappy with it because the dark shows up so much and you now lose the detail of the eyes and the nose on the bear. So I was really disappointed that had happened and it just didn't quite look right. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to go around and give some extra definition to the details with a black pen. So I'm going around the nose and the eyes and the cheeks and the ears and basically the whole cut file to try and give a bit of extra definition. You can't really see it, doesn't show up on the video, but it does in real life. But you know, I had to kind of carry on because I'd already got started on this. So I had to put spots on my other bear too. And I'm just going to be careful when I do my second bear where I put the dark blue. I'm going to try to keep those around the edges of the bear's face so that they don't get confused with eyes. And actually after I've done all of this, I'm still not happy with how my bears look. So I do have a fix for that later on, and you'll see what I do there. But yeah, you can see now I'm starting with the darkest colour first, so that I can carefully place my darker blue spots to make sure that they're away from the eyes and the detail of his face. So yeah, this is a slightly different way to use mixed media to paint so very precisely. Normally I would make something messy, I would add lots of colour onto a background, but today I'm not doing that. I am painting really small details within some hand-drawn, well, pet stencil drawn lines. So yeah, a slightly different way of using the mixed media kit, the colour kit, than I would normally do. But yeah, I wanted to create these spots. So I did consider making a spotty background, but I wasn't too sure. I thought the spots on the bear would look better. So that's what I did. So yeah, I'm just going through and adding the rest of my colours now. So I've moved on to the mint, and then I just need to add gold on this bear. And you can see that this bear looks a lot better because the darker spots are around the edges and not near to the eyes. They don't get confused with eyes there. But so I do have a fix for it later on, which we'll see soon. So they're my two bears done for now before I fix them. I love that that background, the border, sorry, that's one of the Heidi Swapp Emerson Lane papers, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm using that as my border. Brings in all of my colours. Right, so now you can see my fix. So basically I went back to some of the dark blue navy card that was in this month's cardstock kit, and I've recut the details of the faces, so the eyes and the nose. I've recut those from that dark blue paper, and just stuck them on top of the current eyes and nose that I did have, the yellow ones, and they show up so much better. So I'm so much happier with my bears, and I managed to save them. I'm so very happy about that. So I'm moving on now to the rest of the layout. So I've added my photo to the right of my two bears, and I've also added a journaling card from the Project Life kit to the left of my bears that I can write the journaling on. I just knew if I didn't work out where I was going to put my journaling for this layout, I would run out of room because the bears are so huge, and obviously I needed a big title and I wanted embellishments in there too. So I've used the title Getting Spotty for Children in Need because that's exactly what we were doing. We're all four of us there were wearing our ears, including the 3-month-old baby. Yeah, on our way to school for Children in Need Day. So great fun. We raised lots of money and had a great time doing it too. So yeah, I'm going through the November kits, and I'm adding all of the details that I can. So this is this photo was taken in November, so I'm using the kind of fall colours, autumn colours, and bits and pieces, flowers, embellishments, hearts, the mushroom, the leaves, all from these beautiful November kits, and I'm just getting all of those in place. I got my title down quite early because I wanted to make sure I had enough room for it, because I knew it was a big title, and I've used the multi-alphabets from the November kits as well. With so many alphabets, I love them all, and I love creating these multi-titles. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting my layout stuck down onto that frame now. I hadn't done that initially, but yeah, so that's my layout pretty much done. I'm just writing in my journaling, so I needed to leave a space for my journaling because I had quite a bit to write, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't run out of room, or basically I tend to over embellish my layouts and then run out of any space to put my journaling, so I didn't want to do that this time. So I specifically made sure I had in a journaling place, but I did however run out of room, so I've had to add a date label sticker. That's from the Heidi Swapp Emerson Lane stickers. Going back in now with Deep Blue Sea spray, and just adding some splatters of that dark blue navy paint at the bottom, just to bring it all together. And that is my layout complete. So a slightly different for me for Mixed Media Monday, but I hope you enjoyed it, and you can get all of the November kits on the website. And to say, that was Nikki Rowland. Thank you very much for joining me today. Happy scrapping!